And then inhale and take the arms up, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, bring the hands down, chin to chest. Inhale, take the arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, bring the hands down, chin to chest. Inhale, arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, bring the arms down, chin to chest. That's Zena just coming in. One last time, inhale, arms up, look up. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the sides. Okay, hands onto the knees, and let's just take the body around in a circle. So just rolling around, warming up through the back and the hips. Okay, and then let's take it the other way. Okay, and then bring yourself to upright and put your hand down onto the ground, reach the other arm up and over. We're going to do this dynamic first, so coming to the other side. So inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you go down. Okay, so this time we're going to come up and then hold down onto the side. So if you can, place your elbow down onto the ground. If your opposite hip lifts up, don't worry too much. You just try and aim it down to the ground. Reach as much as you can with your top hand. So we get a nice stretch down your side, whichever side you're leaning to. Inhale, come up, and then exhale, come to the other side, elbow down, and reach your arm up and over. Again, you might just notice that one side, your hip lifts up and the other side it doesn't. Just shows a little bit more tightness in one side than the other. Inhale, bring yourself up. Okay, so now you can bring yourself over onto your hands and your knees. And we'll do a couple of cat-cows here. So drop the back down, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And then exhale, take the back up nice and high, tailbone down, chin towards your chest. Inhale, drop the back down, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And then exhale, take the back up nice and high. Again, drop the back down, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And exhale, take the back up. Okay, bring yourself into neutral, so back is neither up or down. Take your right arm and your left leg and extend out. So your back toes are pointing down towards the ground, and really push your foot towards the back wall so that you engage your bum and the back of your leg. Reach your right arm forward and just look down towards the top of your mat. Keep your core nice and strong. Exhale, bring the hands and knee down. Inhale, take the left arm, right leg, extend. And again, push that heel right back towards your back wall. Make sure it's not high. We just want to have it level with the bum. And then you're just looking towards the top of the mat. Exhale down. Inhale, right arm, left leg again. Now this time we're going to take it to the diagonal. So take your right arm to the right and your left leg to the left. And then just keep looking down towards the top of your mat. Inhale, bring your hands and leg back to center, and exhale down to the ground. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And then now take it on the diagonal. So left leg goes left, right leg goes right. Keep it nice and strong through that right leg. Keep the toes pointing to the ground and the heel pushing back. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, down to the ground. Okay, one last time. Right arm, left leg, extend. Now let's see if we can take the hand around, hold on to the left foot, and then raise the left knee. So you open up the shoulder and the hip. So your foot, your left foot, if you push your left foot away from your body, opens up your chest a little bit more. Looking forward now. Inhale, extend, and then exhale down to the ground. Okay, left arm, right leg, extend. Take your hand around the back, take hold of your foot, lift your knee, and look forward. So now your back will dip a little bit. And look forward, extending through the right hip flexor, and then pushing the right foot into the left hand, opening the left side of the chest. Inhale, extend, and then exhale, hand and knee down to the ground. Let's come into child's pose just for a moment, just to rest the back a little bit. And you can walk your hands forward and just take your body side to side. You can just feel a nice lengthening through behind the shoulder blades and the side of the back. And then you can hold still. And now sit yourself down onto your heels and bring yourself up so you're sat on your heels. Place your palms upwards. You come to Vajrasana just for a few moments. You can close your eyes here if you wish. Bring your hands forward now, back into your tabletop position. Walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide, tuck your toes under, bring yourself into downward facing dog. You can lift and lower through the heels, just to warm up the back of the legs. And then find stillness here. So taking the tailbone high, taking the heels down towards the ground, don't worry if they don't touch. Quite a look towards your navel. Now bend through the knees, look to the hands, and walk your feet up so that your feet are behind your wrists. Okay, so from here then you can just curl yourself up and come to stand, leaving your head and shoulders to rest. Roll the shoulders back and down. I'm going to turn to face you. You guys can stay facing the top of your mat. Inhale, take the arms up into Talasana. So reaching the arms up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bring yourself down. Inhale, take the arms up. This time we're going to stay. So have a look at your feet. Try to make sure that your feet are not, your heels aren't pointing outwards like this. So try to have your feet nice and straight. Exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. Palms face towards me. Inhale, take the arms up. Touch at the top. Exhale, bring yourself down, back down onto your heels. Inhale, take the arms up, come up onto your toes again, we hold. I make sure that you're not flaring your chest. So tuck your tailbone a little bit and keep the chest tucked in, the core is nice and strong. Exhale, bring your arms down. Okay, cross your right wrist over your left wrist and inhale, take the arms up. Come up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, come down. And then take the left hand over right and inhale, take the arms up. This is just taking the shoulders in a nice little bit of movement through all directions that they can move. Exhale, bring your hands down. Good, okay, so from the top of your mat, hands down by your side, Samastitihi. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, look forward. And then exhale, step or jump back for Chaturanga. So step or jump back. Okay, Chaturanga, straight in today. We bend through the elbows, looking forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so staying here just for a few breaths. So spread the fingers nice and wide again. Tailbone goes up towards the sky. Heels down towards the ground. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Bend through the knees, look to your hands, and you can step or jump to the top of your mat. Lift and lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti. We'll do another one of those. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, you can step or jump back. So I'm going to jump this time into plank position and then chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So again, we stay here for 5 breaths. That's 3. 4. And 5. Bend through the knees, look to the hands. You can jump or step to the top of the mat. Lift and lengthen through the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift up, arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, hands by your side, Samasthiti. Try a couple of Surya Namaskar of these, so bend the knees, arms up, look to the thumb. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, now take your right leg to the top of the mat. If it doesn't get there, give yourself a helping hand. Drop the back heel, arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step back and chaturanga. Remember, you can always do your knees, chest, chin here if you wish. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, now we take the left leg, bring it to the top of the mat. Drop the back heel. Remember, give it a helping hand if need be. Arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step back into your plank position, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Okay, so now bend through the knees, look to your hands, and you can step or jump forward. Lift and lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bend through the knees, arms up, look to the thumbs. And exhale, Samasthiti. We'll do another one of those. Bend the knees, inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, looking forward. Exhale, you can step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, we take the right leg, we bring it to the top of the mat, drop the back heel down, arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Take the right leg back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, left foot comes forward. Drop the back heel down. Arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, we stay here for a few breaths. Bend through the knees, look towards the hands, and you can step or jump to the top of the mat. Lift and lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms up, look to the thumbs. And exhale, Savasthiti, hands by your sides. Okay, we'll go on to the warrior hero sequence. So step your right leg to the back of the mat. Hands to the waist. Turn both of your toes inwards at the moment. Okay, now your right big toe points to the back left corner of your mat. So it's not quite straight, okay, it's about 45 degrees. Okay, hands are on the waist. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. So you see one leg is turning in, one foot is turning out. Exhale, forward. Place your hands down onto the ground. Now that's going to feel quite strange because obviously your legs are at different angles. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine, look forward. Exhale, place the hands onto your heart center. Inhale, as we come up, we turn towards the back of the mat, turn your right toes a little bit more, bend into the right knee. We're in Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1, facing the back of your mat. Now you can interlace your fingers and leave your pointers out, and then inhale, exhale, fold yourself forward. Now try not to dump your body onto your front leg. Try and extend your spine forward. Inhale, come up. Now you might want to pull your right leg a little bit closer to you, and then hands down behind your back. Hold your right wrist with your left hand, and then exhale, forward for your Aishwarya, your pyramid pose. So aiming the belly towards the thigh, chest towards the shin, and head towards the foot. If need be, you can have a little bend in your right leg. Don't have to bend it too much though. Inhale, come all the way up. You can slide your right foot forward a little bit. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend into the right knee a lot and bring the hands over the head. Right shoulder comes to the inside of the right knee for your humble warrior. Inhale, bring yourself up. Place your hands to your heart center and turn. Turn your right toes in, turn your left toes. So now your big toe is facing the top right corner of your mat. Place your hands onto your waist. Inhale, lift through the spine. Exhale, forward. Place your hands down onto the ground. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine, flat back. Exhale, place your hands in front of your heart center. Inhale, come all the way up, twisting a little bit, so turn in the right leg and left leg some more, and then come into Virabhadrasana 1. So now your left toes are facing completely to the top of the mat. Back toes are facing 45 degrees towards the front. Interlace the fingers, exhale, hold forward. Reaching forward, try to lengthen the spine as much as you can. Inhale, bring yourself up. And you might want to just step back a little bit with the left leg. Hands go around the back. Hold your right wrist with your left hand. Exhale, fold yourself over your left leg. Feel Aishwarya, pyramid pose. Inhale, bring yourself up. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Slide your left leg forward a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the left knee a lot. Chest comes down, shoulder goes inside of the left leg, and hands come over the head. Inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, place your hands in front of your heart center. Turn both toes center. Inhale, hands to the waist. Lift yourself up. Exhale, fold center. Both toes are facing in now. Hands down to the ground. Try to make sure the weight is not sat into the heels. So as much as you can towards the balls of the feet. Inhale, lift and let them through the spine, looking forward. Exhale, put your hands onto your waist. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, step to the front of your mat, Samastha. Okay, come to the center of your mat. And your toes are touching and your heels are touching. Inhale, take your arms up to 90 degrees and come up onto your tiptoes. Now, if you fix your gaze on something that's not moving, it will help your balance. Exhale, bend through the knees and sit your bum down onto your heels. Keep your gaze fixed on something that's not moving. Okay, staying on the toes, inhale, come all the way back up. Staying on the toes, hold here. Now inhale, exhale, bend. Now don't sit onto the heels this time. So try to leave yourself a little bit higher so that we can use the quad muscles a little bit more. Inhale, come up. Place your hands in front of your heart center. Stay on the toes. Inhale. Exhale, bend this time all the way down. And the knees come down to the ground. Stay with the toes tucked under for a moment. We can just open the feet a little bit. Okay, hands come down to the ground and come into your tabletop. You might want to just tap your feet on the mat a little bit just to get some blood through your toes. Okay, bring yourself down now onto your stomach. Okay, placing your hands by your chest, put your big toes together and let your heels fall out to the side. Bring your forehead to the ground. Now inhale, lift yourself up, keeping the arms bent, so don't bring yourself all the way up like this. Keep the hips on the ground, elbows are bent. Use the back muscles as much as you can. And then exhale, bring yourself down to the ground. Inhale, do it again. And exhale, bring yourself back down to the ground. Okay, this time we can inhale and twist to your right. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up and twist to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up, twist right. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up, look left. And exhale, come down. Okay, bring yourself up into tabletop in child pose for a moment. We'll rest the back just for a moment. Inhale, bring yourself into tabletop and then back down again into your forward on your stomach. So toes together, heels fall out to the sides. Hands again in the same position by the chest, forehead into the mat. Now inhale, lift up, but this time bring up the hands. So now you're just using your back muscles to lift your body up. So very, very good if you've got a problem with your lower back or you need any strengthening for your back. This is a great back strengthener. Exhale, down to the ground. Inhale, bring yourself up. And exhale, down to the ground. Okay, so now bend through your legs and take hold of your feet or your ankles, whatever you can take hold of. Forehead to the ground. Okay, on our next inhale, lift up everything. So lift the chest up, lift the knees up into Dhanurasana, bow pose. Exhale, down to the ground. Well done. Okay, bring yourself up and back into child pose. Rest your back for a moment. Inhale, bring yourself up. Okay, so now we're going to come up to stand up on the knees. And we're going to do Ustrasana, camel pose. We'll do it one side at a time. Okay, so you can either have your feet as mine are here, or if your back is not so flexible, your front is not so flexible, then tuck your toes under, it gives you a little bit of height. Okay, so hands go into the back and you can press your thumbs nice and strong into the small of your back. Inhale as we come down, drop the right hand down to the right heel, and then lift the left arm up and over. You push in the hips forward. So stay in your position. The most important thing in this pose is that when we come out, we bring the head and shoulders last. Okay, so when you come up, keep your head dropped back. And then as you come up to upright, then you can bring your head up. Okay, so we'll come out now. So inhale. And then head comes up last. Okay. Thumbs go back into the back. Then you can press strong into your back. As you inhale, go back. Put the left hand down to the heel. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale as you come up, head comes last. Okay, let's just sit into Balasana just for a moment, just to rest your back a little bit. Inhale, bring yourself back up into your tabletop, and then again, come up to stand on your knees. Okay, so final one for the Ustrasana, we will do both at the same time. Remember to have more height, tuck your toes. So hands come into the back. Inhale, as we take the back, drop the right hand down, left hand down, lift the chest up, push the hips forward, and head back. Imagine you have a string coming out the center of your chest, pulling you up towards the sky, and hips are pushing forward. Same thing with the head this time. Inhale, come up, head comes last. Okay, and then we'll go back into Malasana again, rest in the back. Inhale, bring yourself up. Take your legs around to the side. Cross through the legs and then hold on to your right wrist with your left hand behind your back. Inhale. Exhale. Put your forehead to your right knee. So you might just feel this in your lower back now. Don't worry, it's just because we've been working the lower back and then this is taking the back in the opposite direction. Inhale as you come up. Exhale to fold down to the other side. Inhale to come up. Exhale, forward center. Inhale to come up. And exhale, release your legs down to the bottom of our mat. We'll come into Shavasana, short Shavasana, and hopefully I'll see you at the end. Okay, so lying down, palms facing upwards, feet down towards the bottom of your mat, out to the sides. So gently start to bring the awareness back to your body on the mat. Have a little bit of movement through the fingers and the toes. And take a nice big inhale, take the arms all the way up over the top of your head. Bend your legs, place your feet by your sit bones. And then roll to your right side, using your right arm as a pillow. Bringing yourself up to seated, keeping your eyes closed. Place your hands in front of your heart center. Let's close our class with one arm. So take a nice deep breath in. Slowly open your eyes. Namaste.